Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome. Today is 4:20. The time is 2:30. The big show starts at 4:20. How many different time zones do you think there are? That is one of the greatest ways to prove what I've been saying for a few years now, but loudly, like I'm not trying to sugarcoat it. But you can tell how it works. I figured out how the weather works here in Canada, North America, and you Americans are blown away and baffled by my, as well as farmers from Saskatchewan and Alberta and across the prairies. You're baffled by my skills. Trust me when I say I will teach you more this year. Drought conditions coming in, they say, so I got the new on crops, everything you want to grow in Manitoba and Canada and US right now. Start it now, you know. Get them lands ready, get your crops picked out. You're gonna need that four-letter word. We don't want AI to pick up on what super important to us, but it's beaners, baby. It's all going to be beans, baby. So try to do something, you know, try to figure something out, because the world just changed, flip-flop right overnight. You're not aware of it. That's because I'm ahead of the game tenfold. I'm telling you what's coming up. You gotta stay tuned and see. People all over the world are gonna be like, whoa, dude, like how? I'd be like, yo, you gotta follow nature, right? Literally follow nature. So that's what they've done. That's what humanity has done. We have moved and traveled and shipped, literally, our humanity from place to place, plane to plane. I get it though. I really do get it. I'll give you a quick example. This is interesting. There are floating islands, okay? Man-made floating islands. And what happens is, so I saw a floating island. I remember bits and pieces. This one part, and I found it just mind-bogglingly super cool. Floating islands will be, I mean, there will be huge storms, but when you stay on a coast or in a bay, very close to land or just off, you know, because you have to, there's catastrophes will happen, right? And when they do, you want to make sure that you mitigate the reverberation, the aftershocks of the water, right? So you have to, it's going that way, but it also is going to pull back and all this and that. So you have to be far enough out when it pulls back, you're not sunk. And you have to be far enough back that when it pushes forward or pulls back, you're not caught in either of those two forces, right? So you have to be further out than that. So it's interesting, but how when it's pushing forward? Well, it can't push forward in every direction, right? So if you could tell that it's coming, think of it as a square, right? And then the huge wave or whatever would be pushing on a straight line a certain way. You would be able to, let's say it was coming from the north, going straight south, right? But it was 100 miles long or 500 miles long, and however high. If you were outside of the ring of that, what I just said, on the right of it, or to the east of it, we'll say, but just say to the right, and let's say it's 50 miles or 500 miles to the right of that, and you have a huge landmass that's there, you're fine, right? Like, it can't hit everywhere all the time at once. And I would like to see these prediction maps, and I would like to understand how, like, what is possible, right? What has happened? We have very little knowledge on the size of things that happen to come. Like, I'm very careful with my words here because you can't even say anything. Like, people, you can't have a conversation unless, I don't really know how to word it anymore, but let's just say I am very limited by what I can disclose to you, unfortunately. And it's unfortunate that it's come to this, but trust me when I say it's up to you to make the difference, and always remember that this is the way it is. So you have to share information at a coffee table. You'll have to share information, at a group in a gymnasium. When you're playing basketball at a huddle, be like, yo, fire! All right, huddle, like, break! Whatever, but let's go. Like, you have to start somewhere. And there's a level of obligation that you have. There's a serious level of obligation that you have to abide by. If you know, you should share it. If you know, you should share it. And why wouldn't you? Unless you're super profiting or something like that, it's shameful to think of the reasons why a person wouldn't. If it's fear, I mean, that's also shameful, but I get it. A lot of people are engulfed in their own fear and things like that. But I just want you to know I'm in a women's onesie. I got no shame in my game. I'm wearing one sock, which is classified as a woman's sock, and the other one is a dude sock. And I'm wearing flip-flops. I can't tell. Wash my hands. Let me check here. I think this is a new vest. This is the 2.0 or 2.1. We're not too sure which one. This might be 7.0. Got a bunch of vests. This not any birds in it. This one has never been melted before. So we have never tasted this vest before. So that's awesome. But oh yeah, I recognize it, but barely. I got this one at Value Village. The tags for this vest were on this. It was brand new, and whoever got it didn't wear it, or they died. And that's sad. They got it for their birthday present and died. And never got to wear it. So, because it's the coolest thing next to... No, this is my coolest vest. So it's special occasion day. I don't have a lucky tooth, but I got the hair down, right? The hair is flowing, and I'm feeling good about it. I got a beard, and just the whole... Everything is just caked in what's my name. I'm good. So... I hope you all are having a wonderful 420. Ha! I'm telling you straight up, you gotta have a good day on this day if you're a boss. And just make the best of it. Chill. This is a chill day. It should be the #1 holiday. When it lands on a Saturday, this is like 100 leap years. This is like 40 or 60 Christmases on this day. So make it so, alright? Now... Wow. OMGs, bro. People all over are going to see this today. I promise you, today's the day I will feature some of the most amazing in the world. But it'll have to be closer to like 4:20 a.m. Or, maybe I'll drop a video at 4:20. Go check out my other channels. Make sure you follow the Hashman everywhere I am on YouTube. The only place I am. You know what I mean? The only place that I value what is left of free speech on the internet is here. I've chosen to decline any part of Instagram ever again. I think Instagram is shameful in the way they treat creators. Never been paid, made more content that was just mind-blowing. Live streams with 500,000 people per year were in my streams late in the thing, and early on, millions. I had millions on Instagram in the first 1 and 2 years on Insta. And it was shameful the way that I don't even know how to get monetized. Like, it wasn't a thing. I had 2,500 or 2,800 subscribers at one point, and I just started chucking people off my list, blocking and banning them from my channel, and unfollow. Like, you know, I was doing double duty. It was amazing, and I was down to 666, and I was like, I got rid of like 66 more, and I was at 600. I'm like, and I just didn't use it anymore. I've continued. I probably will block and ban the entirety of everyone who watches or was, you know, a follower of mine. I'm just not into Insta. I think people on Insta are quite shallow. I find the people that use Insta are liars, and they fake how they act, right? And then you feel sad because your life, because you're poor, because you don't have this food, right? Meanwhile, there's something in the back deal going on, or something shameful, you know, you don't want any part of, right? And that's the way I live, you know. I'm a very good man. I don't sugarcoat the way my videos aren't full of pixie and fairy dust here. I tell it straight up. This is banging French toast. Banging. This is the baller style French toast, baby. I got one more slice to do up, but this is the baller stuff right here. This is the one hit Aquita French toast, baby. I'm telling you straight up. So I hope y'all are having a good one. I'm gonna I got my protein shake all ready to bang out here. Berries and almond drink, silk almond drink and cashew. A cup of tea here. We just bounced. We're gonna do another one right now. And we're loving life, you know. This is the chill zone. I'm here for a good time and a very, very long time. I don't plan on making too many videos of fluff and, you know, that kind of thing. I choose not to show a lot of things for unboxings lately, but I will be reviewing them. But I'm not going to be unboxing them plus reviewing them. And these companies don't give me anything, and it's just not worth it to me, right? So I'm not going to promote any items. And if it's a healthy item, I'll tell you about it, right? But that's it. Like if it's food related, you're like, oh, where do you get that? Or how much is that? Or what is that you're using? I'll tell you, I'll show you the packaging, everything. I don't want a bunch of questions all the time. So here's the packaging. Take a look. Go Google it. You know, YouTube, other streamers that are using them. Learn more, you know. I value everybody equally, eh? Some people pay $8 a gallon. plate up. Wife's getting a spoon to eat with. Let's pop and drop you right here. Let's give your old lady a spoon. Oh, I wish you would have saw that. I flipped that right onto the page. Oh, a triple axle. Bro. Landed a triple axle, bro. Probably wants 3 slices, but I'll start her off with 2 if she doesn't want any more. So be it. We're gonna grab the, oh, it's right here actually. We're using the base oil made with plant-based oils. With olive oil, omega-3, low and saturated. So there you go. Give it a little dash of that. I don't really know what's going on here. Does not look good. One more slice. Slathering the maple syrup out of the fridge. When you put your maple syrup in the fridge, it really goes bad. So, that. I got one more slice, but I will put it on the next one. Next. Actually, 2 maple syrups in here. Got my protein shake. So let's go. Not too much on this one. And that way there's some on the other one, right? Now what you want to do is you go like this. Start with the, like that. Not sure why it zoomed in so much. It's insane. The zoom is like 400 times zoom right now. I'm like, look at that. I'm like, it's zoomed in microscopically almost. That's zoomed right out. Awesome. So there you have it, folks. I don't mind it. It seems to be okay. So I just think it's super cool, actually, to be honest. This is what, Food Cam? This is interesting. Food Cam. Perfectly cooked. This is the real deal. This stuff will blow your mind. Now you want to cut it. I got a wife, and with wife. So I'm gonna cut this. My mouth is salivating. I did give her a spoon, so we're gonna cut this. You can see here we didn't overcook it. It's this nice pillowy texture, and that's what you're going for. It's not brioche, but it's not too far off. And that's perfect French toast right there. If you see the crust on both sides and how it's just perfect in the middle, you don't want it soggy. You can pick this up and you can do stuff to it, you know what I mean? It's perfect bites. It tastes cinnamony. There's a dash of nutmeg in there. Real vanilla from Mexico. You can't make this up. I'll show you the bottles and stuff if you don't believe me. I've got Saigon cinnamon from Saigon. You can't make this up, bro. So, unreal. You give this to a kid. This is 2 portions for a little, like, you know, one. If you're giving it to a little kid, I can't believe how zoomed in that is. This is enough right here for one kid, and then this is enough for another little kid. For a grown man, I eat like 4 plates of this, so 8 pieces usually. This much 3 or 4 times. Easy every time I have this. I only have this like once every 2-3 months. Maybe every 8 months, but I'll have like 6 pieces, 8 pieces every time. And if it's Texas toast, I'll have 4 or 5 or 6. This is rye. These are the small slices you can see here. this is the knife. You know, the knife is longer than any slice, and it's way, skinny little pieces, right? So I have, I'll probably eat like 6 of these. Do up another batch after. For now, I'll have some of these, and then we're gonna drink this whole thing. We're gonna blend this up with protein powders and stuff. But first things first, feed the wife. She's a beauty. Keep her happy. Happy 420, everybody. Oh, she doesn't need the knife now. I need it. Okay. Time for me to have breakfast. It's 3 p.m. What's this? A dirty plate with some sort of water on the side? Wow. This is from me, I hope. My berry juice. I'm gonna use it. Let's go, homies. Get some. If you love watching the show, just make sure you leave comments on the next few videos so I'm gonna be checking to see who's watching the show and who isn't, And it's not, I don't care who is, but I'm gonna be checking, right? So if people are like, yo, I love the show. Be like, so what videos did you watch that you loved the show, right? So I'll ask you a couple questions, or I don't need to really chat with too many people that are not fake, but just not my style, right? All right. So, and I mean that politely and nicely. Like it's hard to be real with people on here when some people just don't get it, right? I'm always trying to figure out which one to use next here, so. It's gonna have to be this one, and I guess this one and that one. Wait a second, got this too. So we do have a couple different types here. What's this over here? We got all right. Well, now we know. Still need this one. Okay. So this is what we have here. And then we have that. I'll make mashed potatoes tonight. And then have corn, peas, green beans, some beets. We'll have all kinds of veggies tonight. I'm gonna make a garlic cheese toast or something like that to go on the side of the mashed potatoes and gravy. So it's a really just slick meal, like super stealthy. A couple of vegan Impossible patties, made like either meatloaf. I'll do like a faux meatloaf, or I'll do the steak, which the steak bites are pretty sexy, man. I'll ask the wife if she wants steak bites or So, next up, alright. Imagine the cat was on the counter just licking my French toast. There is nothing I can do. That is just the nature of my cat. So my wife's having a smoothie as well. Tea left in the bottom, that's fine. I need that, which is the syrup. Put this away. Nope. We're gonna go to the next mobile here, which is over here. Bop and drop. Bop and drop. So, we meet again really, really hot dude in the reflection. Thanks, yo. That's gonna do it for this one. I'm gonna show you the pour on the next video. Stay tuned for more great videos just like this. This is the organic maple syrup from Costco. We bought 6 or 9 of these. They're double the price now. It's crazy. So we were able to beat inflation with my calculation. You get what I'm saying? Time to put the ingredients into the smoothie. I like when the berries melt down. I prefer the berries not so cold. It's actually, you shouldn't drink stuff that's super freezing cold. Really bad for your gut biome. I get it. If it's like scorching hot out, it's still not good for me. But I get why people would do it more, right? So I gotta get some protein powder tomorrow. I didn't even realize it was like this. But I'll be out protein powder in like 5 days a week. So hopefully I get a YouTube check for like I was saying, because that's going straight to protein powders. Costs a lot of money to have protein powders. A lot. There's all types of things you need. And I don't take like 57 different things. I'm taking like 2 or 3 every day. And I eat a lot of it too, so that's why I need like double, triple of what some people, because I take up a lot of calories. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I am a beast, yo. And yeah, I mean, I've been like this my whole life, and it's not that. Some days I can out eat like really, really big dudes, like 2 or 3, and I'm like, wow, that's all you're eating? Lunches with anybody really that I used to hang out with was kind of funny. I would eat like twice as much as them, and then they couldn't even eat their French fries or like the rest of their burger. I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna eat that. Wait, you're throwing that out, bro? Just move out of my way. And I would like cut off the side they bite and they were biting on. And I would just eat around it, That way it's like kissing the dude's mouth that I don't want to kiss no dudes, but at the same time I want to eat your food that's left over, right? I like to let it rest for about, 10, 15, 20 seconds. I feel like I didn't add this. Could that be? Oh no. But this is in there already. Unfortunately, I need that and more, so I won't be able to tell. It's one of those things, if you didn't add it, doesn't have flavor. It's just there. Okay, wife gets a cup, and then I'll wash. Whoa, this thing's full to the top. What the heck? Hang on, check this out. This thing is full to the dang top, bro. Bro. She's a sizzler. She's a sizzler, man. The Vitamix, man. 7,500, man. I'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in, eh? Remember, you can't beat me. Stop trying, yo.